Welcome back to the channel. Can't believe you're back. You're back. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. As you can tell, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable on the camera. Oh my god. Thanks so much for joining us today. Joining us, me, you, and the fish. Clock it. What's up with me today? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope y'all good. I was gonna say, yeah, I hope y'all are good. How did you wake up this morning? To morning. Wow, I cannot even hablar, man. I can't even speak. Okay, I think I'm just so excited. I can't believe this is like what episode? This is the 5th episode of the series, Sophie on the Road. I cannot believe that. I don't know. I'm just shaking with my own self. It be what it be. But I'm so excited you guys are here today. Today's gonna be a little of an exciting episode. It's not art. I mean, I guess it kind of is. In a way, it is art. You know, who is there to define what art is? Not me. I think everything is art. I am one of those people who thinks that. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. I understand. Going to like university for design. That was such a big like question. Like, what is art and what is design and why is it different? Such a like, why do we have to put labels like that? Like, I don't like labels in that sense. Like, I don't know. I always fought with that idea because like anything can be art, even design can be art in a sense. So whatever, think what you want to think. Okay, today we are in a new place. We have moved. The last episode we were in Sault Ste. Marie. Said it right this time. And we left. We went to a museum about planes, and then we were dipping the same day. One of my favorite things to do because the day is so chaotic. I love it. It goes by so fast. But I like driving, so that's why also as well. And it was a beautiful day. So let's paint the picture today. Let's paint the picture. I feel like I should do a theme thought. I feel like I should do a theme song. A theme song. I feel like I should do a theme song whenever I say let's paint the picture. You know what, like SpongeBob goes like imagination. I feel like I want to put paint the picture. Okay, enough. Basta ya, basta, por favor. Enfócate. Focus. Okay. Today, painting the picture. It was a beautiful, beautiful morning. Spent the morning in a soft morning. And spent it at the Sault Ste. Marie Museum. Last episode, we were leaving. It was the Airplane Museum. Fantastic experience. I was leaving so good, having left with good vibes, and having good vibes leaving. Like, it was just beautiful, beautiful day. Literally, fight me. I dare you on that day. But so this next stop, it is a stop, very brief stop, because it was from point, let's just say B is this stop we're talking about. So A is Sault Ste. Marie, and point C was a little bit further than I usually drive. From what I remember. So I think I decided to cut it a little bit short in regards to the driving time and decided to take a stop, which thankfully I did because mental health, and I guess I was tired. But always supporting taking a nap. But this was a little brief stop that I did for a day to go sightsee this special thing that I'm going to be mentioning today. And then going off to the next stop. So it was just a brief stop. a very small town called Wawa. Now, I say that to people who are not from there, and they're like, "What? What do you mean? What do you mean there's a place called Wawa?" I know. And like going to America is confusing telling people that I went to go do that too. People who are American, because you're like, you went to the gas stop? Because they have like a gas stop called the Wawa. I never heard of it before until a couple of months ago. Because I was like so confused. I think it's called Wawa. But there's an actual town in Ontario called Wawa. And the reason why I stopped here is because there is a gigantic. Wait a minute, I forgot to say something. Yes, I forgot to say the kilometers I drove. Okay. So from Sault Ste. Marie where I was at, to Wawa is 220 kilometers for the Americanas, 136 miles, and that is about a 3-hour drive. 3-hour drive, 245, somewhere along the lines. But again, we're stopping and chilling, we're taking the scenery in because this is when it started to come in. I mean, not that other times that it wasn't things to see, but like summertime was rolling around, I was living life. I remember living life with the windows open, I was like, so beautiful, so beautiful. But yeah, so the main attraction and what this place is known for is for a gigantic goose statue. Did you expect that? Did you expect that one? I don't think so. Now, the last time I mentioned like a big display statue thing was when I was in Sudbury and I passed by a nickel because I didn't give a fuck about the coin. I wasn't really super interested in the coin, in the nickel, but this goose, I was interested. And I come later to know there's more than just a goose. But let's go ahead and move forward. So it's called the Wawa Goose, super well known. Just a little bit of a little bit info on this goose. Okay, it is. I mean, on Google Maps again. Google Maps is my friend. She's my best amiga. 4.6 stars with 1,500 reviews on Google Maps. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. This goose itself is 28 feet or 8.5 meters. She was a tall bitch. And the thing weighed over almost 6,000 pounds or 2,700 kilograms. That's crazy. That is crazy. This thing costs $300,000 to make. That's so much money. You know what? You know what? No, it's money. I'm trying to like reframe my brain. Lots of that amount. Something personal. Let's move forward. And this goose was replaced back in 2017. They already had a goose before. It's about the same height as well, but it was made out of plaster from what I believed. I think this new one that was replaced in 2017 was made out of steel from what I understand. I didn't go see the original one. It was dusty and crusty, and I wanted to see his new one, which is the point. But yeah, so looking later on, we're gonna discuss the video. Um, but um, but the goose itself was in the downtown. Again, this Wawa place, like the little town, was so small. Oh my god, you can probably finish the town in like a 5-minute drive. I kid you not. It was so tiny. Would I ever find myself living in a place like that? No. No, 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 no. Not for me. Not for me. I'm sorry. That's not for me. I need some more. But it was free. The goose was free. Free parking, a good amount of parking. It looks like there was a lot of spaces for like RVs and stuff. So this is like I think it's a well-known place to be pit stopping. The visitor center, there is a small one near the Wawa Goose, like a couple feet away. But it was closed. And I later come to realize that it's seasonal. So, and at very specific hours. So when I was there, it was closed. How fantastic. I love when that happens. It's great. And this whole thing, me stopping at the Goose, was about 30 minutes. But I did end up staying the night there at a gas station, before starting the next going to point C, as I was discussing before. Um, it was accessible, which is fantastic. It was outside, not a lot of, it was a goose. You're gonna come see it later. Like you'll see the video. It was a cute little goose. There's a really cool description on there as well. We'll discuss a little bit later onto the video, and I'll leave a little point for discuss a little bit later, near the end of the video, which is something really cool that I found out thanks to my mama. Thanks to my mama and her excessive um way of Google mapping wherever the fuck I am. She does the research when I'm there. She always does that, which is great. I love that. Thanks, mom. But yeah, I slept at a gas station. And before going to sleep, I was hungry, so I decided to go eat at the Wawa Goose Bar and Grill. Now, looking back, at the little town there was the Goose. There was a little special thing that I'm going to discuss a little bit later. There was a couple of motels. There was a lot of trucks. So it looks like it's a truck like stop for the most part. And those motels look dusty as hell. I did not even consider sleeping in one of those motels. Were they really cheap? They were. But no way, dude. Who knows what happens in that motel with all those truck stops? I don't want to know. um, but yeah, and then I also, near the middle of the video, I had Robin's Donuts for the first time. Now, I incorrectly said on the video that on the vlog, which I super recommend that you watch because the raw content I think is just so enjoyable. Like you get to like literally like experience what I experienced in the moment. Of course, here I love talking on the aftermath and what I've learned from the experience overall. Things that I did not mention on the video on the vlog, but super recommend watching it. I think they're just so fun, and I do it with no trending audio, so chill. I love that. But I had Robin's Donuts for the first time, and I sent the video that it was a local coffee shop. But I mean, yes and no. It is like the Tim Hortons of the place. I still was in Ontario, and Canada is very known for Tim Hortons. But this Robin's is like, to me, after eating there, and going there for the first time, I think it's so superior. Like, I mean, okay, let's chill out. Let's chill out. Let me take a moment for those hardcore Tim Horton people. Tim Hortons is still good, okay? I think it just becomes so mainstream now. I think it serves more than just what it started serving. I'm getting so detailed right now at Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons just used to be so chill. And now it has pizza, and now it has spritzers and refreshers. It's like trying to do so many things at once. Um, so I understand the necessity for growth and getting that coin. But this Robbins was like it felt like OG Tim Hortons, like coffee, donuts, sandwiches, like breakfast sandwiches. It was great, and I had a great, delicious breakfast, and an experience too. Everything was delicious, honestly, super chill. But yeah, so this the Goose itself. Speaking back to the Goose, the Goose itself was in downtown free. I think I mentioned this already. I did. I'm going in circles. Let's go ahead and watch the video. Let's go ahead and watch the video. Sophia on the road. Sophia on the road. Sophia on the road. Sophia on the road. Yay. Okay, already starting off so good. My second experience, because I remember I mentioned this already before, my second experience seeing a moose, and this one was even closer than last time. This one I was able to, if I could have, touched it. It was so close, and I was so shook because how close I was. Again, I feel like I start every single video. I love animals. I love animals. I guess I'm an animal bitch. But here we are at the actual stop of the moose. There was, oh my god. So let me just pause here because I'm gonna regret it. Should I pause or no? No, we're not gonna pause. We're gonna keep going. Sorry, I'm just trying to read. No, let's pause. We're gonna pause. We're pausing. So on the description, let me just paint a little picture for you because I guess I should have reiterated this part. Um, so this goose is, I'm gonna say, like, we'll see a little bit later, but it's kind of like on top of a hill, like on top of a, yeah, like it's over, it's angled where it can like see the highway and some like water, you know, a very like a nature-esque view, like from the top. So we're like going up to go see Wawa, right? This little town is located up on an uphill, and it was overseeing like a lake, like tons of like greenery and like the highway. And so that little description that you saw there was basically stating of like information, of course, of the goose, but it also was stating, um, um, from the group of seven. Okay, if you remember the group of seven, one of my favorite groups, artistic groups in Canada. It was basically a couple of seven people for Canadians who were well known. I mean, a group to paint like nature sites around Canada. So my favorite artist, Lauren Harris, was actually in this display, and she painted a painting. I think on this view, this the goose is also looking at. So it was super super cool. So that's what I was kind of saying. Like, it is art. It kind of isn't, because the goose itself was also, of course, probably made by an artist. I was literally researching, and it was like actually done with like 3D printing, like a 3D scanner. Sorry, and that's how it was able to be made. But the fact that like Lauren Harris and the art was showing up, and I'm like, oh my god, look! I was like a little kid saying to her mom, "Look, mommy, look! It's my favorite artist." So it was so so cool. But let's go ahead and move forward. So this is the goose. It looks so tiny from far away, but when you get closer, you're gonna see I'm gonna be doing little videos. But that is a beautiful, beautiful view. Lots of hills, like it was just so beautiful. So here I was sending videos to my family and friends. I was like, I made it to the goose, el patito, you know? And here I was saying again, super recommend watching the vlog. But I was like saying to the video, I was like, I wonder what other geese think when they look at it and they go like fascia. Fascia means like and not Spanish. It's from a movie. Gold Member? Is that what the movie's called? Yes, I think so. That guy who was like super all about gold and stuff, and whatever. I'm like so off topic today. But that is a beautiful, beautiful view, which is so cool that the goose is looking at that. Like, kudos to the goose. It's not bored at all. It's like seeing moving things. But the goose is a lot bigger than expected. And I think I remember saying that, like, from far away, it looks so tiny. But you go up closer, and it's like, I think the fact of like it being on that little stand, that rock stand, that platform made it even look even bigger. But it was such a cool thing to do, and um, I didn't think it'd be that cool to see, to be honest. Again, this was like the main purpose of like having a pit stop and like sleeping somewhere before heading out for a longer drive ahead. But it was really really cool. And this is the picture from the bar that I was talking about. I had some fish and chips, decent food, cool food, of course, lots of taxidermy on it. And this is me the morning of the morning after, and I was basically discussing me having ordering Robins for the first time. Let me see if it is Robins the first time, if I'm correct. I look so I look so tired. I look so tired. But I think I was discussing where I was sleeping. Oh my god, the sleep was not that great because someone decided to park in front of me, a truck, and they were making so much noise in the truck. Like they were like throwing things. It was so weird. I was very confused. Either the person was like organizing, like, and like decided to take everything out, but you can hear like thuds, right? And I was like, what the fuck is this person doing? Like I was like, what the hell? It was so weird. So weird. I don't know what the fuck what the person was doing. But that's probably what I was complaining about. But I had a really good breakfast. I woke up early in the morning. As soon as I woke up, I believe I had cinnamon roll, an egg muffin sandwich, probably with sausage, and a coffee probably or a steamed tea. Okay, this is the thing that I was holding off to tell you guys. You see what that is? You see what that is? Winnie the motherfucking Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. This is where it started. Now, thankfully to my mom, I was calling her and telling her what I was doing, and she was like, "Did you see Winnie the Pooh?" And I was like, "¿Qué?" I was like, "What do you mean Winnie the Pooh?" Like I was so confused. She's like, "You have there's a statue of like where did the Pooh started? That's where it created." I was like, "What?" So me and her were like spending a couple of minutes like on the phone just reading the description. Apparently the art, like the person who created the art, I think, was from there, and it was called Winnie because of Winnipeg. Um, and this is where also because there was a bear apparently that was like they found an albino bear that later was brought to the zoo, but the owner, who inspired the story, I think, took care of it, and then later brought it to the zoo. It was cool. I didn't expect to have seen that in this random ass place, but it was cool regardless. It was a cool thing. Did I go see it? No, because as you saw, it was raining, and if you know me, I don't like rain. If you know me, I don't like getting wet with clothes on. I don't like that shit. But here I was showing where I was like sleeping. That's where I slept. That little spot in front of the robins. Like everything was just right there. Everything was so close. um, but it was good. I felt remotely safe. The police station was also right there near there too. So even more reason to feel safe. Again, lots of trucks. It looks like it was an in and out place. Um, and yeah, it was cool overall. I don't regret it whatsoever. Taking a stop there. There's a little sign there that I try to take a picture as much as I can. And then I did the Google because I didn't want to get out. I didn't want to get out. And the robins, bro. The robin, okay, as I want to mention, they have the OG lids, man. The OG lids that we used to get. We don't get that from Tim Hortons anymore. It's so sad. Like I wish we had that lid because the new ones be boring as fuck. They look at everything else. But that lid was I don't know, it was giving me flashbacks. So for me, I thought it was a little local place. But to be honest, I think after seeing this one, the last one I saw was probably in Vancouver. Was it in Vancouver? Yeah, I think it was in Vancouver. But it's super like random. I think it's kind of as random as like Second Cup. I think Second Cup is still more between them, but Robin's I think Robin's Donuts, bro, fire. Honestly, like go try something new. It was good. It was good. I'm hungry now. Now thinking about it, I'm hungry. I want to eat something. But yeah, it was such a little cool little cute stop. Um, the description was cool. Again, focusing back on the art, beautiful. I love it. It was really chill. But I basically wanted to showcase this experience because I learned something very important here. Very important. It was leaving slash making room for sites like this in my travels. Like as someone who is so structured, as someone who likes to plan things ahead of time, which I did in a very large sense I did, and this was part of my plan. Um so in a sense I kind of did, but I learned so much more than I expected to. And I think leaving that openness to experience something that you didn't plan for, I think that's great. Um and leaving room for slow travel days. You know, I don't have like a set time. I have to leave at this time. I have to wake up early. Like I wake up relatively between a time frame, you know. Of course, trying to be mindful of like driving if I'm gonna be driving to do it in the daytime, not the nighttime. Um but I think it was a good practice of like being present, taking small stops like this, even if they are really small and like a couple of minutes. I think it just adds so much to the journey. And I don't know, I would have never found out that Winnie the Pooh was made there. Who would have known? I would have not known whatsoever at all. Super cool. I don't regret it at all. It's just so fun. And that goose was so fun. I don't know. I'm going in circles because I love that goose. um, but yeah, it was a little bit of a short one today. I hope you guys enjoy that. Um, but yeah, it was just a sweet little taste, a sweet little taste. But yeah, I didn't have any keepsakes. Again, the visitor section was closed. Such a poop thing, bro. Such a poop thing. Um, but yeah, cute little town. If you're from there, if you're from Wawa, um, that's a very interesting thing to spend money on. $300,000. I was like reading on it, and it said $300,000 provincial, um, like the provincial things paid for that, and donations were made by the people who live there. And there was like a couple of comments going like, people who were from there going like, if you don't have the goose, it's not us. Like they don't like the goose is us. And I was like, I don't know, to be in such a small little town and to have the idea that this is us, like such a I don't know. I guess it's kind of the same idea as like when you're in Toronto and you're like the CN Tower. The CN Tower is us. Like we are the CN Tower, you know? I guess so. I don't know. I'm going. All right. Everyone has opinions. This is mine. Let me know down in the comments if you would have skipped this, if you wouldn't have gone at all, if this looked boring to you and you would have gone at all. Let me know. Did you think I wasted my time? Did you? Would you have stopped? Would you have stayed longer? Would you have stayed at one of those creepy ass motels? I'm sorry, no. It was funny because my mom was looking at like the map and she's like, "This is so tiny." Like I know, there's like nothing, but it was beautiful, beautiful sights. Again, it was like uphill. Um, If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like and go ahead and subscribe if you want to keep up to date on the next videos I put out. Also hit the bell button if you want to keep get notified. I post videos every week and put the vlogs out the week before I post these ones so that you guys can have your little own experience when you're watching the vlog and then get to know a little bit more information when you're here watching it with me, since you already seen it up here, you know what I'm saying. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. What a cute little experience. I'm so glad like I got to speak it about it. Like I say things that I've never said before in public cuz yeah, we don't I don't get many individuals like me, you know. It's a difficult thing. So if you want an individual like me, fantastic. If you're not and you're just here curious about this lifestyle, fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful things. Whatever reason you're here, thank you so much. I hope you learned something new today. So one thing I do want to leave you, one thing I do want to leave you with is get the heck out of the house, get the heck off the bed, get the heck off the couch, and go do something new. Go figure something out new. Go find new experiences. Go make room for unplanned experiences, you know? This is the main thing I learned from here is make room for that, you know? We cannot plan our whole lives. We cannot plan every minute of the day. And life would be boring that way because then we would know we'd be expecting. I didn't expect this at all, and it has become such a significant thing, part of my journey. I would not be here without it. This goose. But it was so cool. When you're there and you're just watching it, you're like, damn. And that's what I'm saying. It was like a mixture of art and like, I don't know. It being such a big thing in a little small town. I don't know what that feeling must be like to have something like that feel so representative of your town, you know? It was great. I mean, everything that was named in that town, the little small places, like the restaurants and stuff, was all related to Goose or to Geese. So it was really funny. It was cute. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us today, or you me and the fish, behind me. I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned that before because people who are listening. But the next stop, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna be an art gallery. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Can you like maybe you can make a guess? Let me know in the comments if you can guess what my next stop is, what my next art gallery is. And this art gallery left me shookity. Shookity. I kid you not. I'm not even joking. I'm getting goosebumps. Goosebumps. Geese. Goose. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that museum that I went to on this next stop that we're gonna be having on the next episode. Let me know in the comments below if you can guess what it is. If you can guess what it is, bro, I'll be shookity. But thank you so much, guys, for joining us. I'm sorry it's a little bit of a short one, but it's a little quick stop. You know, we gotta have variety in here. We gotta have variety. But have yourselves a beautiful rest of your day, evening, morning, day, and night. Yo, what's going on? I swear I'm sober. I don't know. I just have the giggles or something. What the heck? Okay. Have a good day, guys. Bye.